A long time ago, women who had babies were scared of a mysterious creature. People believed this creature wanted to steal their newborn babies. Back then, they didn't have the same scientific knowledge that we have today. So they believed in a lot of superstitions. This particular belief was very common in Iran and nearby countries. People were so afraid that they created special rituals to protect themselves and their babies from this creature. These superstitions came from even older beliefs and events. I'm talking about the terrifying walkers of the night, the owl. People used to believe in a scary creature called owl. They said owl attacked new mothers and of course their babies. This belief was common in places from the Caucasus to Central Asia, including Iran. To keep mothers and babies safe, people did special things. They imagined owl as a tall, strong woman, or sometimes a scary old woman with sharp teeth and messy hair. She was said to live in empty places and come out at night. People said she carried a blue knife that never got dull, like the swords in the Lord of the Rings that glow blue when the bad creatures are near. People had ways to protect homes with new mothers. First, they tried to stop owl from reaching water. If there was a pool, for example, they emptied it. They avoided the color red in the mother and baby's room. They didn't say the mother's name for almost 10 days. In some places, when the woman started to having her baby, a man would go to the top of the roof and bang on a copper bowl while another man would say prayers. They also used special prayers and chants. Put pins on the mother's and baby's clothes, used swords and knives, and had the midwife wave them over the mother's head. They put garlic, onions, coal, and gunpowders near the mother and the baby, and drew lines around their bed to make a barrier. They believed that if a new mother was left alone for the first few days, owl could come in and take her liver away. If owl took the liver to water, the mother would get very sick and finally die. Sometimes owl would also eat the babies afterwards, and then the baby would die too. Owl was said to change into different shapes, like a bird or a person. They also liked the color red. The owl story is so whispered and believable that many researchers have tried to figure out if it is based on something real. Something that the owls were actually fierce warrior women from ancient tribes who were similar to the Amazons. These women lived in Asia Minor and the Caucasus. They had a society where women were in charge. They were very powerful and violent. They would capture men and only marry them to have children. Guess what happens next? They would kill the men. They also killed baby boys, only keeping the girls. Sometimes they even attacked other tribes to steal baby girls and raise them in their own way. Because of these violent customs, some people think these women might be the basis for the owl legend. But let me tell you something. It is more than just a story. Besides historical researchers and fictional stories, there might be a simpler explanation for the owl superstition. In the past, women gave birth to their babies at home with the help of local midwives. There weren't any disinfectants, clean gloves, or sterile rooms and equipment like we have today. Because of this, many women got very sick after childbirth with a fever called puerperal fever. Today, if a woman gets a fever after giving birth, doctors can treat her with antibiotics. But in the past, most women who got this fever died. They would have a high fever, their faces would get red, they would become delirious, and they would bleed a lot. And finally, both mother and the baby would die. Since people didn't understand the scientific reason for this, they made up stories and superstitions to explain it. They imagined a scary creature like Owl to blame for these deaths. Some people even claimed to have seen and talked to Owl. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that's a big support for me. And if you want me to make a video for your favorite topic, which is related to these kind of things, tell me in the comments and I will try to do that. Don't forget to subscribe and love you more.